around the world. Telephones are ringing in business offices. People are greeting business associates and new clients, scheduling appointments, answering correspondence, recording and evaluating business data, and making important business decisions. Who are performing these important daily business activities? More than 3,385,000 secretaries. And that's just in the United States. For 24 centuries, men worked as secretaries. It's just since the mid-1800s and the invention of the typewriter that women began to enter the secretarial force for the first time. Today, of the nation's 3,385,000 secretaries, there are approximately 33,000 male secretaries. Some very impressive people have been male secretaries. Billy Rose and Andrew Carnegie, Mark Twain, Woodrow Wilson, Henry Ford, Lyndon Johnson, and even Dustin Hoffman. Employment agency personnel in California have reported that good typing and shorthand have become such rare skills that their possessor can command $1,000 a month. Figures from the latest available U.S. Department of Labor Statistics area wage surveys report even higher salaries for executive secretaries in some areas. The largest employer in the nation is the federal government. A secretary generally enters with a GS4 to a GS7 rating, which means an annual salary ranging from over $8,000 to $15,000. The Department of Labor has reported that there will be more than 400,000 openings this year for secretaries. Behind the scenes in the entertainment business are 23,000 clerical personnel. This number will balloon to 37,000 by 1985 and will encompass a wide range of capabilities. Some will work as assistants to individual celebrities, and others as secretaries to entire production companies. Secretaries in entertainment can work for radio and television stations, motion picture companies, record companies, professional sports organizations, and any number of related enterprises. Secretaries today can virtually write their own tickets, and one area they should look into is that of the 40 major theme parks in the United States, which did an estimated $750 million in business, drawing nearly double the attendance as professional football, baseball, and basketball combined. Aloha! That's a familiar greeting to the more than 3 million people who visited Hawaii last year. To the Sheraton hotels on Waikiki Beach, this means big business. Superb restaurants, entertainment of every description, lavish reviews, dancing and luau's, banquets, receptions, and 4,531 beautiful view rooms and suites. This demands a professional, well-trained staff. VIPs like Mary Ann Graham Marr, Executive Secretary to the General Manager of the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. Mary Ann is on the telephone constantly with other VIPs, Sheraton's guests, and coordinates the Aloha Award for Outstanding Hotel Personnel. When the Royal Hawaiian Hotel recently celebrated its 50th anniversary, Mary Ann's shorthand notes were included in the time capsule to be recovered in 25 years. Mary Ann's skills include 120 words per minute typing, as well as 120 words per minute shorthand. Another VIP is Sue Yabiku.
While in school, I was offered part-time jobs doing secretary work for the AFL-CIO. I continued to work on my business skills and develop shorthand skills of 140 words per minute. Today, I am secretary to the Japan Area Director of Sales with the Sheraton Hotels in the Pacific.
Last year, nearly 37 million people flew the friendly skies of United Airlines. The largest airline in the free world, United has nearly 50,000 very important employees. One of these employees is Carol Hampton, Secretary to the Manager of In-Flight Services at Los Angeles International Airport. After completing her college secretarial program, Carol became a flight attendant for United Airlines, where she flew for 6 years. Today, Carol uses her secretarial training and still enjoys her extensive travel benefits. Carol's job involves telephone contact with airline personnel and the public, shorthand, typing, and composing correspondence. From 100 applicants, Carol was selected to participate in United Airlines' Management Development Program. More than 23 million passengers arrived at Los Angeles International Airport last year, including many well-known celebrities. And one of Peggy Ho's jobs is serving as official hostess and representative for United Airlines. The very day the camera crew filmed Peggy, she met Marlo Thomas, Helen Hayes, and the governor of California. Peggy is a business college graduate who believes her secretarial skills opened important career doors for her at United Airlines 10 years ago. Fashion is big business and employs more than 6 million people involved in fashion designing, advertising, retailing, modeling, and the executive offices. At Janssen's world headquarters, one of the people in the executive offices is Pat Jensen. Pat may be supervising the preparation of correspondence and reports for her department, handling students' requests for information about Janssen, assisting the publication editor as they prepare Janssen's employee publication, or preparing a special mailing to all Janssen stockholders. When Debbie Feller was in high school and taking business classes, she had no idea she was going to become an executive secretary. Today, she is the secretary to the national sales manager of the Mrs. Division and also secretary to the marketing director. One of the highlights of Debbie's position is the planning of the National Sales Convention, which includes people from all across the United States, as well as many foreign countries, including Canada, Spain, France, Italy, and Japan. Take a good look at your career choices. That's what Patty McGrath did after 4 years of college, and even 1 term toward her master's degree. If you want your choice of career positions, you need to be the best you can be. For example, many people type 50 or 60 words per minute. So Patty worked harder, and now she types 110 words per minute. Her work in the marketing department means cooperation with the art department in preparing advertising and sales promotion notebooks featuring Janssen male fashions. If you're thinking about applying for a job with Cole of California, 2 of the first people you'll meet include Karen Carnevale, personnel manager, and her secretarial assistant, Jeanette Cassio. Many of Jeanette's responsibilities revolve around the public, either in person or on the phone. She's usually the first person a prospective employee will meet. Versatility is the key to Jeanette's success, whether she's needed at the switchboard, at the typewriter, or in the testing center. Karen Carnevale began her career very similar to Jeanette. At the age of 17, Karen had secretarial responsibilities in the personnel manager's office of a publishing firm. Today, she is probably one of the youngest personnel managers in the United States. If you dream of being a model, meet Corey Friend, who has the special distinction of being a Cole of California fit model and secretarial assistant. For Corey, this may mean a 9 o'clock fitting for a new Cole swimsuit to ensure proper line and fit before the suit goes into manufacture. At 10, she may be on the phone following through with an assignment from the designer. And at 3, helping prepare sample lines for shipment to any one of Cole's many representatives throughout the country. Rhonda Butler began working at Cole as a clerk typist. Today, she is the advertising and publicity assistant. As you look through national fashion magazines, you'll see Cole's provocative advertisements. Rhonda is the one who answers the many letters and phone calls that reach Cole in response to the ads. Typing, filing, and telephone communications are all part of her day. And a very special part right now is putting the final touches on a segment of the Johnny Carson Show, which will feature Cole of California. Chanel, Charlie, Coke. What do they all have in common? An enormously professional advertising campaign. McCann Erickson Worldwide is the 4th largest advertising agency in the world. Headquartered in New York, McCann Erickson operates 9 full-service offices in the United States. One of those offices is in Portland, Oregon, where Sonia Vondola is Executive Secretary to Charles Heinrich. She began her secretarial training in high school and in business college increased her shorthand skills to between 140 and 160 words per minute. When asked for characteristics which ensure success, Sonia recommended that every executive secretary needs to be a pro on the telephone. She also needs to be friendly, diplomatic, and professional. Secretary, executive secretary, executive. Why not? This decade has seen more secretaries attain middle and upper management positions. Former secretaries like Laura Broad, who have shown an interest in their companies and who have proven themselves in their positions. As sales manager with the Sheraton, Laura travels to the West Coast on sales trips and throughout the neighbor islands properties, meeting with travel agents and becoming involved with special promotions such as golf tournaments, tennis tournaments, and marathons. Formerly executive secretary to the general managers of the Sheraton Moana and Surfrider hotels, Edna Wong, real estate properties manager for Sheraton Hotels in Hawaii, is responsible for negotiating the leases and agreements for 200 boutiques, gift shops, restaurants, discotheques, and concessions in the Sheraton hotels. Like many young women today, Edna's position in management was preceded by secretarial positions. Combine music, art, and business, gain experience as an executive secretary to the McCann Erickson Advertising Research Department, and you too may become an account executive like Linda Neer. Linda used her secretarial skills to work her way through college. Her typing and shorthand speeds of over 100 words per minute landed her a job as an executive secretary with the Wall Street Journal. From there, she came to McCann Erickson as an executive secretary in the Advertising Research Department. As an account executive, Linda works with the advertising specialists and the clients to develop the campaign they want, whether it's a magazine layout, a billboard, a radio or television commercial. A highly respected woman bank president who started as a secretary has this advice. You reach the executive suite by the road called hard work, a trail which may include carbon paper and typewriter ribbons. The secretarial arena is what the secretary wants it to be. It may be a stepping stone to another career, but for all aspirants to the secretarial field, it can be an exciting and rewarding career. Secretary, executive secretary, executive. Each one is a VIP who developed important business skills. You can too.